So at first glance, you might think this is just Windows 11. Well, this is actually Linux. So today we'll be taking a look at some Linux distros that replicate the user experience of Windows. We'll begin from the least identical to the most identical, to the point where I would just suggest using Windows at this point. Alright, so first of all, Zorin OS. So as it says here, the Zorin OS is made as an alternative to Windows, making it simple for former Windows users and into making them getting used to this Linux thing. As you can see, it's got a relatively similar user interface to Windows, but it's not only just with a Windows-esque look and feel, you know. There's also some other layouts as well. So we have a Mac OS-esque layout, and we also even have a Windows 11-esque layout. But you know, some of these layouts are paid. So as you can see, there's two different versions of it. So we have obviously the core version. We also have an education version, but we're not going to take a look at that. And then there's the pro version, a premium desktop layouts including Mac OS, Windows 11, and classic, Chrome OS, and more, plus the standard free layouts, of course. Professional grade creative suite of apps, advanced productivity tools, bundled with alternatives to over $5,000 of professional software. So yeah, but obviously for this video, we're gonna take a look at the core version. Alright, Zorin OS 18. So yeah, as you can tell, this obviously looks really similar to Windows. So as you can see, we have a kind of interesting setup here. So yeah, we have a Windows 7-ish start menu here, but it's got some interesting quirks with this, because this may have a Windows 7-ish layout, but it's got a combination of GNOME stuff. So if we click on this, we have this switcher, which is just the GNOME desktop switcher, and we also got some GNOME programs. So yeah, we got the GNOME file manager. Also, you can see we have this pop out here, just like Windows 11. We can snap to this side here, and yeah. So yeah, it's like a combination of different OSs, Windows 7, Windows 11, and you know, GNOME Linux kind of stuff. We also have the Brave web browser included in here. I mean, it's interesting. So, oh wait, authentication required. Why would you want to do that? I guess that's what we have to do here. So interesting that we have the Brave browser included in this, but I mean, it's a good browser. So yeah, I'll give that a pass. We have some other GNOME programs. So we have the GNOME calculator, we have clocks. See, we actually go about clocks. Yeah, the GNOME project. So yeah, it's just your standard GNOME programs on this. So yeah, nothing too far from crazy here. What I really like is this theme. Like, this theme looks pretty neat, not gonna lie. What wallpapers do we have in here? I'm just gonna go with this one here. Yeah, like, cause why not? We also have Windows app support. So this, okay, so it opens up the software center. And yeah, it just prompts you to install Wine. So yeah, it's just a shortcut to download and install Wine. I'm gonna try to get a Windows program. I'm gonna try to get a Windows exe to run on this, because why not? While we're waiting here, let's explore some other parts of this OS. So as I said earlier, this has other layouts as well, not only just this Windows 7-ish layout. So we have this, which I guess is just the Windows 7-ish layout, just with the labels turned on. And we also have this layout as well. I mean, looks kind of like Windows 11. Let's open this. It's just the standard GNOME launcher here, nothing too crazy. And as well as the standard GNOME layout, as you can tell. Yeah, just your good old GNOME stuff. Theme. Yeah, we can switch over to this, which it automatically switches to dark mode depending on the time here. And yes, just dark mode. What about other? We can switch the apps, we can switch the icons as well, the cursor. We have nothing on the shell though. Effects. Jelly mode. What does this do? Oh wait, it enables I guess a jelly effect whenever you move a window around. Looks pretty cool. We have desktop cube, switch between workspaces and 3D. Oh yeah, look at that. And the spatial window switcher, which looks pretty cool. It's like cover flow from Mac OS. Okay, so Wine has been installed apparently, so yeah. So I've got a Windows executable here to test to see if this actually works, so run anyway. Okay, so here's Wine. I guess it's doing a first run setup. Alright, so here he goes. So yeah, we're gonna go with English. And yeah, it seems like it's running just fine. So we're just gonna go through the installation process. So yeah, let's see what happens. Alright, seems like it has installed. Alright, so yeah, it's running. And yeah, I mean, nothing too crazy about the rest, you know, it's just your standard GNOME stuff, just with a different look, I guess. So yeah, that's Zorin OS for you. Now, moving on to the next one. Alright, so next up, Android OS. So I'm pretty sure you've heard about Android OS before, and if you haven't, well, yeah, as you can tell, is another Windows-like Linux distro. And the fun fact is that this distro was actually made by a former Microsoft employee, so it makes even more sense why this looks a lot like Windows 11, as you can see. Here it says no telemetry integrated. Choose Android OS to regain your privacy. So yeah, here it says Android OS is a custom Ubuntu-based Linux distribution that offers a familiar and easy to use experience for anyone moving to Linux. So yeah, it's clear the goal of this Linux distro is to making the switch over to Linux rather easily. So yeah, down here we have two versions. So there's a long-term support version, so version 1.1 gets support until 2029, and there's the latest version 1.4, that one gets support until 2026. So I guess that's just the standard release. That's actually the one that I'm gonna be taking a look at today. So yeah, all right, so here we are now at the desktop of Android OS, and right off the bat this looks really close to Windows 11. I mean, the icon position here, heck, it's even got the weather thing here on the taskbar showing the weather data. And yeah, like we have clock flyout, we have this other flyout as well. I mean, kind of similar to Windows 11, but you know, it's looking in its own way. Yeah, it's even got its different wallpaper as well. I mean, obviously this isn't exactly a Windows one-to-one Windows clone. Opening up the start menu here, and yeah, this looks pretty similar to Windows 11. I mean, it's got the search bar on the top here, your pinned programs, and I guess this is where your recent programs and stuff are gonna show up. And yeah, we got our all apps menu here as well. Now, in terms of applications, there's nothing really to write home about. I mean, just your standard GNOME programs. I mean, there's standard GNOME file manager, GNOME disks. Nothing too crazy going on over here. Yeah, opening up settings. What wallpapers do we have here? So yeah, we have a dark wallpaper, and we also have a light version of the same wallpaper. And yeah, we have two themes as well. So we have the dark theme, and we have which appears to be the default light theme. Now that's interesting because the default theme is actually dark theme and not the default theme here. Yeah, kind of weird, but yeah, let's switch over to the light theme here. And yeah, here we go. Now it looks kind of weird because the text color here on the taskbar is still white. So yeah, it doesn't really look all that well. I mean, yeah, this looks a lot more like Windows 11, the way Windows 11 would come with by default. We also have some other items here. So we have our power button, we have a settings button, we have a terminal shortcut. Okay, here let's type fast fetch. And yeah, we also have just our file manager shortcut as well. Essentially, let's open up the help program and see. Oh yeah, and the help program is still the standard Ubuntu desktop guide. But I mean, yeah, I guess that's Android OS for you. And now moving on to the last distro. So yeah, last but not least, WinUX. Okay. So I'm pretty sure the correct way of pronouncing this is WinUX because, well, it is based off of Linux. So yeah, Windows, Linux. But yeah, I'm gonna be pronouncing it the wrong way throughout the entire video. So please forgive me that. Yeah, so I decided to leave this till the end because this is literally a Windows 11 clone based off of Linux. Now, fun fact about this, now this actually has gone through different rebrands. So previously it was called Ubuntu, if I remember correctly. It was also called Linux FX. Yeah, it's got a shady history, not gonna lie. So yeah, here it says no hardware limitations, no update requirements, inspired by Windows 10 and Windows 11. Oh yeah, sure. I mean, I don't know about this. I mean, oh my god, this is really weird. I mean, okay, so here we are at the WinUX desktop, and oh my, this looks exactly like Windows 11. I mean, the icons are the same. Like, it's even got Copilot. Like, what? But will this actually open up Copilot? Oh my, it actually does. What about this? Okay, so it just opens up this widgets flyout. So if we want to add more widgets, okay, so not exactly that. Please set your location. Yeah, I don't want to do that. I mean, let's open up the start menu. Yup, just like Windows 11, it's even got the recommended section of. Now, this is not exactly like one-to-one. I mean, there's some differences. Now, this, for instance, this should be just like one flyout. No, this has multiple flyouts, and I'm pretty sure this is just KDE Plasma with the Windows 11 theme and, you know, Windows 11 icons and stuff. But I mean, oh my god, this looks just like Windows 11. This is literally a Windows 11 clone. Now opening up the file manager. So yeah, this is just the Dolphin file manager, which looks kind of like Windows 11's, to be fair. Especially with this bar right here. This is pretty similar to early versions of Windows 11. Now let's take a look at the program. So let's see, settings. Wait. Oh my god. Yep, we even have a Windows 11 settings app clone. Okay, let's see. What about display? Okay, so it opens up just your standard KDE applet here. I guess these are just shortcuts to different KDE applets. We have multiple themes as well. So we have Windows 11 Lite, Windows 11 Black, Windows 11 Twilight, and we also have these Windows 10 variants as well. Oh, yeah, we also have other themes here. Let's go with the Windows 11 Black theme. So it just restarts the shell. And yeah, here we go, with its corresponding dark theme wallpaper as well. And we also have Windows 10 themes as well. So if we go to Windows 10 Twilight, and yeah, here we go. This doesn't look like a Windows 10 one-to-one clone, to be exact. I mean, definitely much more different than its Windows 11 counterpart. So yeah, we're just gonna go back to the Windows 11 Lite theme. And also we have Microsoft Edge as our included web browser. Yeah, here we go, Microsoft Edge. I'm pretty sure there's a Linux version of Microsoft Edge, so yeah, makes sense. Now let's take a look at other software we have in this. So we do have standard KDE programs. So we have Kate, which is KDE Plasma Notepad program. Let's go to all apps, see what do we have. Oh, we have 4K video download. Oh no, that's shady, not gonna lie. Android, what is this? Warning, CPU virtualization disabled on your device BIOS. Is this like an Android emulator on this? But yeah, it seems like it's in fact an Android emulator. Yeah, apparently we also have Google Chrome. Let's see. Oh yeah, it does come with Google Chrome as well. I mean, I don't know why would this have Chrome installed by default. I don't know. That's an odd choice, but Heroic Games Launcher. So apparently we also have a game launcher here as well. Yeah, so yeah, this is just a game launcher. Yes, you can just launch Epic Games, GOG, or Amazon games, I guess. We have another Office suite, so we have Only Office. I've never heard about Only Office, so yeah. So it might sound kind of obvious, but yeah, I've never heard about Only Office until now. And yet that does look a lot more like the latest Microsoft Office, so it makes sense why they use this instead. With the round corners, with the tab layout as well. I mean, I do believe you can also enable this in LibreOffice, but that doesn't come like that by default. It's even got AI functions in this. We have an AI chatbot. Okay, so yeah, we can apparently use AI in this as well. So yeah, that's cool. We even have a recreation of Winver in this. It opens up a command from the command line. So yeah, here it is. Windows, Linux, WinUX, Windows email. Yeah, so yeah, it's just a Winver recreation, but it's interesting that they have to. It's interesting that it has to open a terminal window in order to launch this. If I close this, yeah. And what other wallpapers do we have in here? So let's see what we have. Oh boy, we do have the standard Windows 11 wallpaper. It's just that it's not in here by default. Yeah, we even have, yeah, we still have the Windows 11 wallpaper. Just to add the cherry on top. You have Windows 11 wallpaper. Before I wrap things up, do not install this. Yeah, this has got a shady past, and I wouldn't really recommend using this. But I mean, it's interesting. I mean, I wouldn't tell you to use it, but it's definitely interesting. Yeah. So yeah, with that said, don't forget to leave this a thumbs up and subscribe if you like this video. And yep, that will be it for today.